try the questions. Hopefully you recall multiplying and dividing fractions. In order to do that, we change all the mixed numbers into improper fractions. Improper means the numerator is going to be bigger than the denominator. We multiply the numerators, which is straight across. We multiply the denominators straight across. And then we simplify our answer to lowest terms if possible. Along the way, though, if you remember how to reduce the fractions, you can reduce the fractions up and down or diagonal, meaning you're taking the same factor out of the numerator and denominator at the same time. That'll make the multiplying easier and the reducing easier later. So just pause the video until you're ready, and then we're going to go back up to the top. So question number 1, they're already fractions. We don't got to change them into anything. I'm going to reduce first because it's easiest. The 2 and the 4 have a common factor of 2. So if I divide both of those by 2, I'm taking out that factor. It changes the 2 into a 1, the 4 into a 2, and now I multiply straight across. Later in the year, we're going to cross multiply, which is different because it's not fractions. So number 1 is 2/5. If I didn't reduce first, I would have got 4/10, and then I reduce it to 2/5. So reducing it, or reducing the beginning, makes the multiplication easier. Number 2, remember our rules for multiplying integers. If the signs are the same, it's positive, different, it's negative. These are different, so the answer is going to be negative. I can't reduce anything up and down or diagonal, so I multiply across. Negative 3 over 35 would be the answer. Number 3, I'm going to put this negative 5 over 1. I can't reduce. The signs are the same. They're both negative, so that means my answer is positive. I multiply across. So 4 times 5 is 20. 9 times 1 is 9. And now I need to change it into a mixed number. So 9 goes into 20 2 times. 9 times 2 is 18, so that means I have 2 left over in the numerator. And the denominator stays the same, so that's 2 and 2/9. Number 4, I need to change 2 and 3/5 into an improper fraction. To do that, I take the denominator 5 times the whole number 2, that's 10. Add the numerator, that's 13 over 5 times 1 over 3. I can't reduce anything here, so I multiply across, and I get 13/15. Number 5, I turn this into improper fractions. 2 times 15 is 30, plus 4 is 34/15, times negative 6 times 4 is 24, 1 more is 25. So you multiply here, add here. I can reduce the 15 and the 25 by a 5, so if I take out the factor of a 5, I get a 3 and a 5 left. 34 and 4 are even. I can take a 2 out. So that's 17 and 2. The signs are different, so my answer is going to be negative. I multiply across. 105. Oh, sorry, 85. I apologize. 85 over 6. And that goes in 14 times and 1/6 left over. So negative 14, 1/6. Number 6, we change those into improper fractions. That's negative 35 over 6 times negative 27 over 7. I can reduce the 7 and the 35 by 7. The 6 and 27 I can reduce by 3. I multiply across, so the signs are the same. The answer is going to be positive 45 over 2, which is 22 and 1/2. So hopefully this is coming back to you. It makes it a little easier. Number 7, a hiker averages 6 3/8 kilometers per hour. He hikes for 5 1/3 hours. How many kilometers does he hike? 6 3/8. That's how fast he's going, times how long he's going for. So I change these into improper. 51 over 8 and 16 over 5. I can reduce by 8 here. and I multiply across. Oh, I apologize. This should be a 3, not a 5. I don't know where that came from. 102 over 3, and then I change that into a whole number. 3 goes into 10 3 times. That's 1 left over. 3 into 12 is 4. So it actually works out to be perfect. 34 kilometers total. Sorry about the little snafu along the way. Bring any questions you have in class. Hopefully this is coming back to you.